Hello, Mzansi. It's a gossip girl. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss any more gossip on Big Brother. Mzansi, Khosi Twala, and Phil arrived in the Big Brother house today on Saturday around 3 o'clock. I think it was around 25 to 3, 20 to 3. It was unexpected because housemates have been waiting since 1 o'clock. We've been waiting for Khosi. We were glued to the TV like that. So anyway, as Pila arrived in the house, I kept staring at him. I'm like, this guy looks different. This guy looks familiar, his face. Then I went to Google, I Googled his name and surname. And then I'm like, yes, that's where I know you from. He is Ringo Madlingo's son. So I'm like, yeah, he looks familiar because, he has been popular on our screens, acting and singing. He was all over the show. He has pure natural talent. Like, that's where I know him from. So I get the balance why Big Brother wanted him to be in the house together with Khosi. So Khosi has knowledge and experience of Big Brother, but now when they were introducing all those housemates, which I'll get into that, when they were introducing all those housemates individual, when they were introducing themselves to Khosi and Pila and what they are about, so it made sense because most of the housemates, what they were saying individually, just to sum it up, I think 80% of them, they want to get into the entertainment industry. So Khosi does not have so much experience with in regards to that, but Pila, he comes from that. The source is his father, and that is the only thing that he knows. His career till today, he's still doing that. So he was able to give solid advice to the housemates in regards to the entertainment industry because not even one of them is there yet. They're still trying to pave their way into the entertainment industry in terms of music, singing, songwriting, and whatnot, except for Papa Goes. So fine. Let me go back to the beginning. Fine, they entered the house, so the housemates went crazy. The only few housemates that were pretty laid back, obviously, Willie, Papa Ghost, Lerato, Mac Jr., Young Pop, PZ, they were just like, they felt left out because other housemates, they were just all in up Khosi's face. They didn't give even her time to interact with other housemates. So the moment that she got into the house, she hugged everyone. She was laughing together with Pila, but Pila people were not drawn to him up until they got to know what he is about. That's when they started to give him a chance. Plus he's very talkative as well. Fine, they did a tour around the house, and the person that was with Khosi most of the time, it was Chwenza, Yolanda, Lima, and who's this one? Oh, Mish. Yes, and Mish. These are the four housemates that they were like in Khosi's face. Yeah, they did not care. They did not give anyone any chance to breathe. And the one person that I'm really surprised that was there, it was Lima. I'm like, hey, man, okay, we are playing the script now. Okay, fine. We move, and then Yolanda was just spilling the tea. Like, because he did not even ask her anything. Like, she spilled tea. Like, she told her everything. You see here, this is where Jarit solves his problems. Here, Z and Young Puppy, they finger each other. Here, they beat every night. I can hear them. They think that we are kids. Every room in that house, Yolanda was just spilling the tea, even including the toilets, including the bathroom, everything. Yolanda had a story. Like, she was just spilling tea on Khosi. Fine, we move past that. It's not, it's expected from Yolanda. She talks, she talks. Fine, and then they had lunch. And oh my God, I forgot to tell you, Mzansi, I was really impressed. So the people that prepared this lunch, I was watching them since early in the morning. It was Papa Goes to Willie and my Keke. I don't know the fourth housemate, but these three, I can confidently say that they prepared the meals because I've been watching Papa Goes, since early in the morning, peeling carrots and all of that, and they were busy with meat. They dished up, so most of the housemates were just sitting laid back. These three gentlemen, they were busy doing their own thing, preparing so that the housemates can eat. The housemate did not even know that there is desserts that is served, So one of the way just focus on them being pretty for the house guest that is about to come. And guess what, Mzansi? Yolanda is a very special child, hey? let's remove the skin conditioning. Yolanda's analysis is always spot on. I'm telling you, she reminds me of Mpho Badim. She really, 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 really does remind me of Mpho Badim. The things that she dreams about and the things that she thinks, they always 100% spot on. She dreamt of a Big Brother Titans coming into Big Brother's house. And today, early in the morning, she woke up to tell Papa Ghost and Lerato about her dream, saying that the Big Brother Titan is coming. So this girl, I'm like, you're always proving us right. The things that we see, you're always proving us right. Fine, Mzansi, I move. So they gathered, they had lunch. So around the table, each housemate was introducing themselves, who they are, what they are about, and what is their skill. Not what they do. What is their skill? So I see where Khosi was going with this. Khosi was trying to make the housemates, give them an opportunity to shine and sell themselves, because now because he's coming to the house, it means that she's bringing another audience that was not watching Big Brother Mzansi season 4. So a group of people that love Khosi will now be interested to see what Khosi is doing. So she's bringing attention and spotlight to the housemates. That is what I liked about her. No, she started with Young Papi. I wasn't interested. I cannot even recall what Young Papi had to say. And then she spoke about Z. So she quickly corrected Z. Z said that um um I don't know what you call these guys. Yo, I really don't know. I don't know, Mzansi. She calls them bottle girls. For I don't know, Mzansi. I've never been to a club, so I don't know what do they call those girls that serve, champagne and whatnot in the clubs. Them. So that's when Kosi stopped Z, saying that no, don't tell us what you are doing. Tell us about your skills. And then that's when she started telling us, and Minami into. She really didn't tell us her skill, to be quite honest, because the next answer was that I'm into content, I'm into beauty. Yeah, she said that I'm into beauty, and I'm really surprised that when I got into the house, I was really surprised that I can actually use this sewing machine, which is something that I never thought that I could do. So I will look into that, and then that's when Kosi was like, you know what? You should look into that. That's also a skill. So they moved to the other housemates. I'll not get into them individually, but all I can say is that most of the housemates, 95% of them, they are content creators. They're still trying to find their way around into their careers, their jobs. Not most of them are working, only except for Jared, Papa Ghost. The rest are still interns here and there. Lerato is also working. So the rest are still just trying to find their way. They just hustling. And also Yolanda. Yolanda is also working. She's a modeler. She does a whole lot of things, Yolanda. Yo, besides modeling, I wasn't listening to her because she was just talking too much. She was just saying a lot. And I liked her. Yolanda likes attention. She stood up when it was her turn to tell us. So most of them, they aspire to act. They believe that because now they are doing all this presentation and task in the Big Brother house, they stand a chance to act. Maybe that is why Big Brother brought Pila, and maybe that is why maybe Big Brother chose them as a housemate, just to give them a spotlight, so that maybe producers, singers can, want to work with them. Because why would you want to be in the Big Brother's house if you're not going to use that platform? I liked also Liema's answer. She was like, no, I came here only so that I could get an opportunity, because her and Pila, they were in idols, and whatnot and whatnot. So as well as Mpumi. So Jared, is pretty much laid back. He has a stable job, but he was like, you know what, I want to try something different. And Mpumi was in her feels today. Like, you could tell that she wanted to cry. I don't know what's wrong with Mpumi today. She's just in her feels. She's not feeling well, as well as Elle. So they all want to, together with Makeke. Makeke was like, no, Mina, when I came here, the initial plan was to get the 2 million. I wanna act. I saw that, but I'll open businesses as well as an NGO, because I grew up in orphan. So I'll open an NGO for orphanages and orphanage homes, something like that. People were touched. Jared was like, come here, my brother, and he hugged him. So, and then I was really surprised, because if you can remember, Jared and Makeke did not get along. Do you remember? Yo, they did not get along. But anyway, we move. And also, the one person that I liked when they spoke is this three particular people. It was Papa Ghost. So Papa Go spoke about the fact that he's a songwriter. He spoke about a lot of skills. He spoke about writing, particularly. He's passionate about writing. So you can imagine that is why he's very strict. He spoke about songwriting. He spoke about writing scripts of drama, production, and whatnot. He says that it has got to do with a lot of thinking, a lot of playwrights in his mind. So he needs to put like six characters into his mind and put it into writing, make it very interesting. That is why maybe he is so focused and does not take nonsense, you know? And then they went to McJunior. So McJunior was like, nah, man, nah, I just came here to get my 2 million. Should I get it? I'll just go back home, fix my home and my family. And then I don't want any of the spotlight. I don't want any entertainment industry. I'm not interested and I don't care. Same thing applies to Willie. So Willie was like, no, Marina, I'm into logistics, you know? I'm into logistics. I was an MC before. I have a skill of being an MC, but I don't want to tap into that, you know, because he said that Mish and and Mpumi, they inspire him. They remind him of him back in the days. So you know he wants to venture into business and particularly logistics. That's when they went outside, they played Truth or Dare, which was boring. I don't know who scripted those questions. They were boring. They were very, very boring to a point where Yolanda at Truth or Dare, she had to poke her, what do you call this, her mucus and lick it. And then Liema had to remove the earrings. It was so boring. Those questions were so boring, apart from one question that they asked who's the Swantaki, and then they said that tell us a housemate that you don't get along, that you cannot stand, and then he's like, no, I don't like my cake, I cannot stand him, and then Mokoko was like, yeah, man, obvious, obvious, obvious. Fine, we moved that, and then that's when the bell rang. So it was time up for the housemate. So they really didn't even take 1 hour 30 minutes. It was like maybe an hour. Then they went back, you know. And then Lerato requested for happy sis, you know, they did a kumbaya call something, the housemates, you know. Fine, they didn't get the name right, and then they went back. So fine, Mzansi, let me wrap this up. This video is taking too long. So Liema was chilling with Jared outside, right? And then now Liema starts to talk about Khosi and empowered him. She's like, I get why people are intimidated by Khosi. I get it why housemates did not like Khosi. Her presence, she is very intimidating. And as well, the guy that she was dating, he had wandering eyes, just like you, Jared. So, and then Jared was like, and then he laughed, and then he's like, oh, so does that mean that you're going to get the 2 million? It's like, yeah, me. I was like, yes, I'm going to get the 2 million, definitely. And then Jared was like, okay, fine. If you get the 2 million, please share with me. Like, at least give me 100,000 rand, you know. And then Liam was like, mm-mm, if you're loyal to me, then I'll give it to you, you know. And then Jared was like, okay, it's fine, it's your money, but please come and stay with me, you know, please come and stay with me if that is the case, even if you still win the 2 million rand. And then Liam was like, you want me to come and stay with you, just like Mpoa, Badimo, and Temba? You want that situation to come and happen again? And then they laughed. She's like, what? Arya, that is the reason why Mpoa Badimo lost all of her money. Her money's finished. She does not have that 2 million rent again. Temba has 7 kids. And then I'm like, what Liam? What is Liam talking about? Which Big Brother was she watching of season 3 from a microwave? I don't know. Which Big Brother Mzansi was she watching? Because we all know that Mpo is a businesswoman. I don't like her character at this moment, but she must not lie about Mpo Abadimu and Ghost. Ghost only has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Why is Liema lying? You know, sometimes you can have an opinion about certain housemates and maybe speak on their experience or whatever that you know, but let it be the truth. Do not come and lie. Don't lie. Temba does not have 7 kids. Mpo still has her money. Who said that Temba child Mpo's money? And she's like, yeah, she spoke about it on a podcast. Which podcast? Which podcast? Because Mpo had only been on 2 podcasts. She had been on a podcast and chill twice. The first time it was about Big Brother, yes, and her experiences. The second time when she came, it was last year. She spoke about her music. And then she went also to the Hustlers Corner, just right when she was fresh out of the Big Brother house. And she also came back the other time when she was speaking about idlozi and business and farming and whatnot and whatnot, you know. So she never spoke about even timber in even in all of those interviews. So she's dying. There's no interview that says that Mpo said that she chowed her money. Kukai Mzansi. Please balance me. Is there a clip which says that when Mpo was interviewed and she said that I blew it? I really don't get it how Lima always comes for Big Brother's winners. Firstly, it was Khosi with the tweets, and then now that she was doing follow ko Khosi, now she left Khosi. Now she's coming after Mpho Abading. There's no need for that. If she has to become a winner, she does not need to bash other housemates. But I get it. Liam is still very young. She's still very young. She's just talking inje, without even thinking. Anyway, Mzansi, till I see you again. Bye bye.